YouTube land. Hi there, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. How are you doing, folks? Nice to see you all. Welcome to the show. And I hope you had a nice weekend. Hope you're having good weather out there. Pardon me as I technically get everything fired up here. There we go. I think we're ready to go. Here, I'm here. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. It's Traveling with Bruce for Monday, April, excuse me, April 22nd. As he coughs and hacks. Monday, April the 22nd, 2019. Bruce is live on the air and he's choking to death. How's it going, all? I've had a real busy morning this morning. It has just been kooky, exciting, and gratifying, and it's just been all good. And let me tell you all about it. Exciting things happening here on the channel, and I thought I'd kind of let you in on it. First of all, for those of you who are joining me for the very first time, and for the not for the very first time, we have some fun here. We love talking about cruise ships, going on cruise ship holidays, and following what's going on in the cruise ship business and that type of thing. So if you have any questions about cruising, this is your chance to ask away. I'd be more than happy to attempt to answer any questions you might have about going on a cruise yourself. And if you're new to this channel, and a lot of you are, please say hi to me. Please say hi to me. Tell me, where are you watching me from? Type in here. You'll notice the little chat feature that we have going here. I got all kinds of my regulars who are saying hi to each other, which happens every day. I have a lot of people who call me or talk to me and tell me where they're watching me from, what's your high temperature today where you live, is spring in the air where you are. Some folks tell me what the price of gas is in their neighborhood because we noticed gas going up. I saw oil going up again today. It's unbelievable. There's so much oil on this planet. I don't know why it keeps going up in price. And some of you folks even tell me what advertisers are advertising at you, just to let me know, Bruce, say so-and-so's advertising to me. And I just love to know that information. It helps me figure out my analytics and what my channel, who it's reaching and that type of thing. So welcome one, welcome all. The channel right now is approaching 22,200 subscribers. The last I looked, I was looking at it a little while ago. I think we're just short of 22,200 subscribers. Welcome all of you who are joining in from all over the world. I have viewers here, if you don't know, from Canada, the USA, South America, the Caribbean, Europe, United Kingdom, Europe, Asia, from Australia, New Zealand. I have some of the most wonderful people in the world that come by here, say hi to me, visit with me, and talk to each other. It's absolutely wonderful. You're welcome to come by to the TWB family and join in. Thanks again, those of you out there who support this channel in a million different ways, whether you're just giving me a thumbs up on this show or any video I've made. Thank you for that. Thank you for comments, because comments also help with my analytics. Thank you for sharing my video with friends on Facebook or on Twitter or any social media that you choose. Thank you for that. I love it. Thank you out there for those of you who are kind enough and bold enough to want to become a serious member of the TWB family. Folks out there are picking up T-shirts and coffee mugs and clocks and cell phone covers and all kinds of stuff with the TWB logo on it, of which there have got to be over 35 logos now available. Can't thank you enough for that. Here's a cheers, a shout out to all of you out there in the TWB family. Traveling with Bruce says, hi, how are you? Thank you for supporting this channel. Wonderful. I love it. Got my Diet Coke going today. I'm actually drinking regular Diet Coke, so I'm getting all jazzed up here. Got the caffeine in here. Ooh, look out. Bruce is all hyped up. And thank you for those of you out there who've been going to Amazon. Some of you are going to Amazon.com through my channel. Down below here is a link to the Amazon affiliate link that I have. If you buy anything on Amazon, I don't care if you buy toilet paper, dog food, pet treats, whatever. If you go through my Amazon link down here, this channel earns a little commission on anything you buy on Amazon. It costs you no extra. Thank you for doing that. It helps this channel survive. I am a full-time YouTuber. This is my full-time job. It's all I do. And I have all these little income sources that I try to put together, including the advertising that you see on the channel as well. Thank you, one. Thank you all. Okay, so last night, some of you happened to notice, what was it, around really late last night. It might have been about 11, 12 o'clock Eastern, something like that. I'm not exactly sure exactly the time. Maybe it wasn't that late. But some of you got a notification that I was on live last night. And I was on live last night. I wasn't intending on going live last night. I had no intention of going on at all. But yes, I was on live. I was talking to my good buddy Derek at D&G. D&G Explorers, the YouTube channel that a lot of you folks watch like me. And Derek was kind enough to help me out last night. I was trying to work out with him the logistics of doing on-air live interviews. And we were on the air privately on YouTube. We were talking to each other on YouTube, but on a private setting. When all of a sudden my channel froze up and I had to shut everything down and turn everything back on and go back into the system and get back to him a second time. But the second time I got back to Derek, I forgot a little tiny thing, and that is I forgot to tell YouTube to leave everything in a private setting. So it turns out that Derek and I were comparing notes and trying to figure out mute buttons and how to arrange the screens and what he's look like on the air, what I look like on the air. And 7 minutes into this little conversation, a little birdie just kind of said to me, Bruce, you know that there's a possibility here that maybe, just maybe, you're public right now, that you're actually on the air in front of the world. And I went, oh no. I went and took a look at my channel because that's what I have to do to see if I'm live or not. And sure enough, there were 20 people watching Derek and I tinkering on what we thought was private YouTube space. We're on the air and it's just out there. But the good news is we already had 6 thumbs ups. I thought this is pretty good. So I said, Derek, I got to tell you, man, just so you know, whatever you say and whatever you've been saying and what you're saying now, he goes, is it public, Bruce? I said, yes, it's public. I forgot to shut it off. He said, no problem. I don't think we did anything to get us into any trouble here. I said, Derek, I'm going to keep it on because I love the views. I'm a new YouTuber and I'm desperate for views. So we kept going for another 20 minutes, and I, of course, started convincing with my folks who were watching. We had 32 people at one time watching live at the same time, 2 guys trying to figure out a technical issue on YouTube. I thought, man, what can I say? The viewers of this channel are just too great. I can't believe it. I just took a peek about 10 minutes ago. That video, which I've kept on the channel, if you want to watch it yourself, you're more than welcome to. Over 400 views of Bruce and Derek trying to figure out YouTube. Unbelievable. Anyway, it went well, and I think I've figured it out. And that leads me to my next bit of news. I have some big news for you guys. I'm excited about this. I'm really looking forward to it. Wednesday show, day after tomorrow. You have got to be here. You've got to be here on Wednesday. I know Wednesdays are not generally my biggest day for views, but this Wednesday, you don't want to miss this show because I have a guest on the air with me, and you'll see the guest in the lower portion of the screen over here. We're going to be talking for the whole show. I'm talking about a guy by the name of Dan the Man Slots. Dan the Man Slots has his own YouTube channel. He goes to casinos all the time, and he films himself playing slot machines. But here's the kicker to this story, and I can't wait for this. Hey, D&G, how you doing, buddy? That was really funny last night. I see ya. What this guy does that sets him apart is he goes on cruise ships and videos himself playing on slot machines on cruise ships live. And he has an agreement with Norwegian to be able to go on Norwegian cruise ships and go into the casino and film himself playing slot machines on board the ship. And he knows how to get free cruises from the slot hosts. He organizes group cruises through slot machine tournaments. You got to come on here Wednesday to listen to this guy. The stories are unbelievable. I can't wait to have him here. We talked a little bit today. We were testing the YouTube system privately this morning. It works. And so Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern, day after tomorrow, Dan the Slot Man is going to be here. Dan the Man Slots going to be here 5 o'clock for the whole show. And you got to come by and listen to this guy. He is entertaining. I can't wait. He is also going to go on the Norwegian Bliss in early May, and we are going to do a live stream together where he's going to be on the ship, on this show, with us on the Bliss. I can't wait for that either. We'll be setting that one up going forward. This is going to be a lot of fun. So, guys, you want to be here Wednesday. You don't want to miss this one. This is going to be something else. Now, other news. I just got off the phone 10 minutes ago, and I'm so jacked up. You have no idea how pumped I am right now. I just had a 30-minute telephone call with Jim Zimmerman, and he was kind enough to take my call. He and I chat a little bit on Facebook, and he invited me to give him a phone call, and we had a 30-minute chat on the phone. I wish it could have gone on for another hour, but I had to go on the air with you guys. And we had a really great one-on-one call. It's the first time I've ever been able to talk to him live, and I got to tell you, he's just a great guy, super gentleman. I can't wait to meet him someday. I really would like to meet him someday. We were comparing notes as YouTubers, of course, and cruise nuts and that type of thing, and we had a really good chat. We covered a lot of different topics, and I filled him in on what it is that I've been doing. I tried to reach out to him about last July when I had maybe 2,000 subscribers. I tried to reach out to him at that time to see if he would be interested in being involved in a collaboration video I was plotting. But he wasn't able to do it because he was on a summer holiday at the time. He wasn't even home, but he wished me all the best. And he gave me a recommendation to contact Emma from the United Kingdom. Emma, who is a young gal, 24, 25 years old. She has a YouTube channel. And I ended up contacting Emma, put her in my video that I did last year, and it went great. And I just had a chance to talk to him today and thank him for that lead, and also another piece of advice he gave me to watch Kara and Nate, the young couple, the 30-year-old, 31-year-old couple that are traveling the world, trying to reach 100 countries in about a 2-year time frame. And I thanked him for that channel because it's just so entertaining to watch. And we had a really good time. He says hello to all of us. I've invited him at his leisure anytime you want. I said, Jim, anytime. I mean, anytime you can find the time to be on my channel live with my gang. I would die for that. And I said to him, you just tell me how high to jump, and I'll jump no matter what it takes. Just give me a couple of days notice so I can let the folks know. But he passes on his kindest regards to all of us. And he's very busy. He's at work right now in California. He works in a nuclear plant. He's going to be working a couple more years before he retires, at least a couple more. And eventually, hopefully, he'll work his way into YouTube full time. And I said to him, man, you are born to be a YouTuber. You do such beautiful work. My viewers love your work. And you've got some, limitless potential. If what you're doing now is part-time. Can you imagine what this channel could be if you went full-time? You've got 280,000 subscribers, and he's just a super guy. So I want to say thanks. A special shout out to Jim Zimmerman. Thank you, Jim, for talking to me today. This little tiny YouTuber. We're growing here, but I got a ways to go to get anywhere near your neighborhood. And I thank you very much for your kind words. I have got calls out right now to other YouTubers to join me on this channel. I have decided to begin to interview other YouTubers live on this show. And I'm going to be putting invites out over the next several days and weeks to try to have several come in per week so that we can interact with more people in the cruise segment, in the YouTube cruise area. And I want to compare notes with more YouTube creators, and I want to do it on the show as a live interview. And hopefully that'll go well. I think it'll be really a lot of fun. By the way, Dan the Man Slots, if you go to his channel, you'll just enter into YouTube, Dan the Man Slots. You'll find a video that he did where he won $15,000 on board the Norwegian Getaway. It's his #1 video. You watch the whole thing, and you just watch this bonus round just keep going and going and going. It is incredible. We're going to be talking about that video tomorrow on Wednesday about that. I can't wait. It's really stunning. It's really cool to talk to this guy. I think you're going to get a real kick out of it. And so as I get more commitments from YouTubers that are going to come on, I'll let you folks know who's coming and when they're coming, and we will take it from there. And we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be great. D&G having guests on the live show are fun. We've had a great time doing it. And I'm plotting a strategy with D&G. I'm going to get those guys on my show as well. It's only a matter of time. and we'll hang out and have some fun on the air. No question about it. So, guys, thank you for joining me. One piece of news I found today that kind of tickled my funny bone is it's kind of funny. I thought this was more of a funny story than an outrage story. I saw a headline today that said that some 911 operators, 911 telephone operators, have been fired from their jobs because they were caught red-handed going on cruises when they were supposed to be home sick. This just tickled my funny bone because these guys were for years. Some of these operators, a couple of them, have been taking cruises. They took 10 cruises between 2010 and now, claiming to be homesick when they were actually on a cruise ship. And my half of me chuckles. The other half of me is kind of outraged by it, but I thought, oh, that is an interesting story. It's kind of like, you read a story about a bank robber robbing a bank, and half of you kind of goes, oh, what, did he get away with it? I wonder if he got away with it. Usually you kind of hope they get caught, and they usually do. But in any event, these 911 operators, I think they were from Chicago. I think that's where they were located. They're from Chicago, and their boss, they figured out there was a pattern to their madness. There was a method to the madness, and somebody in the supervisory department somewhere, internal affairs, I don't know, they figured it out. Their spending wasn't matching their income level, and all kinds of weird stuff. And folks, I guess in the coffee, when they're having a coffee break in the coffee room, there's a couple of folks talking about what a great cruise they just had, and other people are going, "Weren't you home with the measles?" Eventually it all blows up. The gig is up. One little slip and it's all over. And I guess some of these 911 operators, somebody got wind that something was going on and started investigating their timesheets. Again, noticing patterns on the timesheets. And I guess they did their homework and they figured out that, they're cheating the system here. They're gaming the system. They're not really homesick at all. They're actually getting paid not to come in because they're not feeling well, but they're having a lovely time on the so-and-so cruise ship. What can I say? Kids will be kids. Those crafty little children out there coming up with ways to screw around with the system. What are you gonna do? Anyway, that was my bit of news today. I did see an announcement today about how that Carnival has got some kind of a promotion thing going on for children on board cruise ships to keep them occupied. And I did see another story, just a headline, something about a coffee company that's made a deal with Virgin Voyages to serve coffee on board their ships. These are more corporate type announcements. Sometimes I like covering that stuff. Sometimes I just don't. I leave those kinds of announcements for channels that are kind of being paid by certain lines to do certain things. I kind of like to cover what's going on as a whole. But anyway, yeah, interesting stuff. I did see a photo on Twitter of the Oasis of the Seas. She's being worked on right now, even though she's not in dry dock. She goes into dry dock today. She should be in there now. But I guess in the last 3 days, they had already doing work on the back end of the ship where that crane came crashing down on her. They've already been doing welding work and other steel work to repair some of the dents and scrapes and scratches on the back end of the ship, as one of the balconies has been completely crushed. I'm sure they've cut that off and they're adding a new balcony section, and they're frantically working at it. Now it's in dry dock. I'm sure by now it's on blocks, and they're draining out the water from the dry dock, and they'll be able to walk onto the ship probably tomorrow and get to work below deck, below the water line. And they'll be able to see firsthand what the damage really is, how severe, and whether or not future cruises will be canceled or not. Because right now, the first cruise that's supposed to happen is May the 5th from Barcelona for a 1-week Mediterranean cruise starting May 5 and every week thereafter. So we'll find out whether or not this is going to happen or not, or whether they're going to have to cancel more cruises to have more time to fix the ship. I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll find out. Anyway, that's the latest on the Oasis of the Seas. The latest on Carnival regarding the court case and the violation of dumping that Carnival is guilty of. That continues in the media mainly. It's not happening in the courtroom right now. Nothing happens in the courtroom until June. We'll wait for that to happen. But a lot of media outlets have been jumping all over Carnival for past violations. And that keeps going around and around and around. That story just won't stop. Alaska, there's news out of Alaska regarding the Southeast Pilots Association. The Alaska, what is it called? The Southeast Pilots Association, that's CPA. These are Alaska pilots that handle cruise ships inside the straits, the inside passage. They're not happy with the safety protocols that are out there. And their main beef right now is this season, just starting now. The cruise season is just starting in Alaska. There are 4 mega ships using the inside straits of Alaska for the first time ever, 4 in a season. The Bliss, the Joy, the Oasis of the Seas, if I got that right, and not Oasis, as a Quantum of the Seas, and the Royal Princess cruise ship with Princess. Those are the 4, I believe, that are using the inside passage. Ovation of the Seas, sorry, not Quantum, Ovation of the Seas. So it's Royal, Norwegian Bliss, Norwegian Joy, Royal Caribbean, Ovation of the Seas, and Royal Princess cruise ships. Those are mega cruise liners. They hold with crew at least 5,000 passengers or more, and that's what that's how these guys classify mega ships. 3 of them are using azipods on the back end to control their steering. 1, the Royal Princess, does not have azipods, and these pilots are concerned about that. The ship is 140,000 gross tons. They want at the port of Ketchikan, Skagway, and Juneau, they want to have 2 minimum 70,000-ton tractor tugs on site, 2 per port. There are 0 per port. There aren't any at port whatsoever. There's only 1 55 to 60,000 ton tugboat in the region of those 3 ports, not available in each one, just in the area that could be called in. The problem is when you have winds over 15 knots, and in Ketchikan, 15-knot winds are not an unusual day. 20-knot winds are not an unusual day. The Royal Princess cruise ship may have handling issues at low speeds, and she may not be able to fight off the winds without having problems coming in through the very narrow strait that they have, 220 meters at the tightest area. These pilots are not impressed with the cruise lines. Somehow, maybe through their lobbyists, maybe not, but Alaskan officials, federal officials, the Coast Guard, no one has mandated that 2 of these tugs be available at all times at these 3 ports when all of these cruise ships come in every summer, because this year will be a record year for Alaska. This year, 1.3 million passengers are going to visit Alaska on cruise ships, and there are very few tugboats capable of handling most of the ships that are coming in there in case there's a problem, like an engine failure, like off the coast of Norway just 3 weeks ago with the Viking Sky. If that situation were to happen off the coast of Alaska, these ships are helpless. They're on their own. There is no tug that can get there in 10 minutes or an hour. It could take a day or 2. And the problem here is that a lot of these cruise ships pride themselves on taking you as a passenger to complete wilderness where there is nothing but wildlife, glaciers, killer whales, beautiful scenery. Yes, we see the brochures provided to us by the cruise lines with gorgeous pictures of cruise ships being in glass-like water where there is nary a ripple going on. It's absolutely flat water, and it's the most beautiful, serene picture you could ever imagine. The reality in Alaska is you have wind up there and rain and high waves from time to time. It's not always smooth sailing, even in Alaska. And there are realities in play here where for the last year now, I have been bringing you stories almost every month, sometimes every week. Another cruise ship with an engine problem, another cruise ship with steering issues, another cruise ship with mechanical or technical problems, slight technical problems. And Alaska is no different. Why shouldn't cruise ships fail there too? And they will. It will happen. The thing that worries me is the day that I cover a cruise ship disaster story where there is no support vessel in the area to assist, and the vessel in question either drifts into open ocean for a while or gets blown into rocks right under the surface, just like the Costa Concordia got blown into rocks, or entered the strait, hit some rocks, and got sliced open like a tin can. And we're talking about mega ships. We're talking about ships with 2,000 passengers, 2,500 passengers, 3,000. You name the number of people on board a cruise ship these days in Alaska. It varies from 1,500 to 5,500 people. You tell me the numbers. It's unbelievable. And one time, just one ship with one engine problem where they're blown into rocks and the ship begins to take on water. Folks, a cruise ship without engines and without electricity can't lower its lifeboats. A ship that can't lower its lifeboats means passengers start to jump in the water. The water in Alaska, in the oceans off Alaska, are cold, and the hypothermia sets in 3 minutes. The casualties would be horrific, absolutely horrific. And there are ways to minimize the issue, and they are not being taken. From what I see from this angle here, there should be these tugs should be mandatory at any port that these cruise ships come in and out of. How many cruise ships rub up against docks all the time? And that's under controlled conditions. What about the coming in and leaving the area? What about inclement weather? You name it, fog and who knows what. There's a disaster waiting to happen. Alaska wants the money. They want the tourists. They want the 1.3 million. They want 1.5 million. So do the cruise lines. But the problem is that the more ships you have in these tight waters, it's only a matter of time where something bad can happen. And if you don't have rescue vessels, personnel on standby to get to these places, you're going to have problems. And I gotta say, I hate to alarm anyone, but I'm just being a realist. Off the coast of Norway, the Viking Sky was 2 miles offshore when her engines conked out. She was 300 feet away from the rocks when the anchor took hold under the waterline to save the ship from crashing into the rocks, because those 30 and 40 foot high waves and the 40, 50 mile an hour winds were pushing her right to the rocks just offshore. There were 1,300 people on that ship. There would have been too many casualties to worry about. We would still be talking about the funerals today had that happened. Thankfully, being only a mile offshore, the Coast Guard had helicopters. They were able to get 5 helicopters to that ship almost instantaneously. I doubt the U.S. Coast Guard has anywhere near that number of helicopters near Ketchikan, near Juneau, near Skagway, or other places. Maybe one of them has it, maybe Juneau because it's the capital, but the other two, I don't know. And what if we're talking about a ship with 4,000 passengers and crew? I don't care if you got 5 helicopters, you're not getting off 4,000 passengers very quickly with 5 helicopters. You're talking 15 people per helicopter load. These helicopters will break down mechanically from wear and tear before they get those passengers off. That's how many trips are going to be required. You can't send an airplane to go get them. We're going to land it. It's unbelievable. I just shudder to think of the worst case scenario. In any event, that's me ranting and raving and getting excited about the channel and what's coming up. Join me Wednesday for Dan the Man Slots. He's coming on the air. He's got stories. I can't wait to have him on. I'm working on other guests to come onto the channel, and I'm crossing my fingers to be able to make some announcements in the near future, and we will light it up. So it should be a lot of fun. All right, there you go. If you have any comments, please let me know. Tell me what you want me to, what you're interested in talking to me about. If you have any questions about cruising or whatever, or thoughts about what I'm talking about, love to answer those. I want to say hi to who's here and get going. We got Paul Woolgas here. Sheila is here. Sheila Boisier. Linda Lou is also here saying hi to everybody. Sylvia is here. Who else here? Vivian is here. Just arrived in Peoria. I'm very tired. Welcome, Vivian, to America. Welcome to Illinois. I'm glad you made it. What a trip for you. Sylvan Forest, hi, Bruce. 82 Fahrenheit in Delray Beach. It's sunny, slight breeze. I got a cigar and a rum and Coke in my hand at the ready. Please hit thumbs ups for Bruce, subscribe, and smack that notification bell. No chocolate bunnies were harmed yesterday. Right on, buddy. Kelly Haston is here. Hi, Kelly Haston. Linda Lou is here. Paul Wilgus is here. Hi, Paul Wilgus. How you doing, buddy? Who else have I got here? Oh, gosh. Vivian is talking about the terrible conditions crossing the North Atlantic right across. Kelly Haston is saying hi. Michelle Kendall is here. Welcome, Michelle. Hey, TWB family. Who else have I got here? Debbie Manuel. Hi, Bruce and everybody. I had a Shaperman commercial today. Beautiful and sunny in the upper 80s here in Northern California. Drove a different route to work so I would not see newer high gas rates. Yeah, I'm sure you're over $4 a gallon right now. It's insane. Parker Yokoma, finally, welcome Parker to the show. Sylvia, Paul, I was asleep, but I got up and checked the time and I saw Bruce was on. I thought the same thing, something important in the world is happening, but it was only him and Derek figuring stuff out. That's right. That's what happened last night. I forgot to hit the privacy setting and everybody got an alert. Watch what's going on. I'm traveling with Bruce. Oh my gosh. Insane. Let's see here. Sylvan, poor Viv, rough weather all the way across the pond. Why am I never there in the Caribbean? It's sailing in a bathtub. It's Sylvan would love this, the crazy weather. SFL spotter, hi all. Hey there, SFL. Steaming Bean, hey Big B, how you doing, Steamer? Debbie, dang, a second shipware commercial. Fine, I'm getting the hint. Laugh out loud. Oh my gosh. Sylvia is saying Penn Station commercial, 76 degrees in Greensboro. Welcome, Sylvia, to the show. Who else we got? Scott Weber saying hello. Douglas West, I was here last night. I'm glad you had clothes on. That's right. Scott Weber at 65 and partly cloudy here in Palos Verdes. Welcome, Scott Weber, to the channel, the show. Douglas West, it's 81 in St. Louis, sunny, and gas is $3.89. It's really nice. Fantastic. Ms. McNabb, 75 and beautiful in Rancho Cucamonga, California. Right on, Miss McNabb. Welcome from Rancho Cucamonga. I love the name of that town. Sean McCroskey, Daily Trucking got a new name. Hello, all. Currently in Ohio, 70. The ad today was WilliamPainter.com sunglasses. Right on. That time of year, spring, summer, you got to need your sunglasses. Right on. Nurse Nancy, hi all. Third Love undergarment commercial before TWB. Interesting. Weather in Wisconsin is in the 70s. Just lovely. We're off to work around the lake. Right on. SFL spotter, high 81 in Palm Beach, Florida. Gas 275. That is sounding pretty good all the way around there. Very nice. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else here. Steamer saying 25,000 by Victoria Day weekend. Bruce, can you hit 25,000 subs? That would be what, July 1? Isn't that July 1? We have a shot. Yeah, we're at 22 now. We have a good shot at that. Paul Wilkes, they said oil went up because Trump pushing sanctions against countries to buy Iranian oil. Yeah, kind of. This is something that can't last. If the reasons for oil going up is political, it won't last. And when it backs off hard. So we'll watch for that. Only way that oil will go up and stay up is demand outdoing supply. There is no supply problem. America is producing more oil than it can need. Canada is drowning in oil up here. We just can't get it to market. I don't buy it. I think that another few weeks from now, the summer season is underway. All the refiners will be back in business. And I think we're coming in for some drops. That's just my hunch. Well, we'll see. Stevie B, come on, Bruce. Let's get the show going. Tracy Smith, hello, Bruce. Sheila, that's what he was drinking last night. That's true. I was still sipping on this thing last night. I haven't finished it yet. I've been working on this thing since last night. It's been a long night. Let me tell you, I just had a little bit last night. Now I'm drinking a little more of this Diet Coke. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I'm really glad you've come on in here. Linda Lou, thank you, Bruce. Cheers to you, too. Nurse Nancy, hi, Viv, Steamer, everybody. Randy Lucas, greetings, Bruce, and everybody from Palm Springs, California, where the high is 91 degrees. Right on, buddy. Did you bring your big-ass RV over there, Randy? Is that where you got to park right now? That's a beautiful area. Paul Lucas, Sheila. Yes, he was drinking that last night, but out of a can. Laugh out loud. Kirk Brunson. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Kirk from New York City is in the house. Welcome, sir. Cool Jazz, also from New York, is here. Welcome, Cool Jazz. Sylvia, oh no, Bruce, it's caffeinated. Look out. He's going to be zooming around. Look out. Glad Bruce wasn't talking bad about us, says Cool Jazz. Those darn viewers. No, I wasn't doing that. Vivian, hi, cool. Well, this is civilized. It's just after 4 p.m. Laughing out loud. Yes, Vivian, have you adjusted to the time zone yet? Welcome to North America and the North America time zone. You can watch me during civilized hours now. I'm so glad you're able to do that. Welcome to the continent. Nurse Nancy is laughing. Who else is here going through the comments? Tracy Smith is here. Hi, Tracy. She's saying it's midnight. Excuse me. Let's see. Sheila saying, you had a lot of views and thumbs up last night. I sure did. Brittany, Bruce, I watched it on replay. It was awesome. Sheila saying, we are dedicated, yet that you are. Greetings to the beam from Randy Lucas. Right on. One biscuit boy to another. We got 3 of the biscuit boys here for sure now. That's fantastic. Let's see here. Vivian is saying, cool, the Hudson, beautiful. The train rocked and rolled better than Elvis ever could. Brittany says, just keep that video up on your channel. Never take it down. Let's see. Linda Lou, it was awesome last night. What a great way to end a holiday. D&G, hey, Traveling with Bruce, that was really fun last night. It sure was, boys. Let's see here. Sylvia, wait, over 400 views of you and Derek fumbling around on a big-ass iPad? Laugh out loud. Yeah, we're fooling around on a big-ass laptop and just trying to make things work, and we have over 400 views since the show last night. It's unbelievable. Paul Lucas, hello, Derek. It was great watching you and Bruce at midnight last night. Debbie, hi, Randy Lucas. Hope you and Michelle are doing well. Carl Yao, can anyone tell me what a good site is for cruise deals? As I have noticed the prices go up the more I look, but if but on other computers the prices are different. Why is that? Carl, I don't know why they're different, but Carl, go to vacationstogo.com. That's the outfit I like to look at for cruise pricing and see what you can find over there. Vivian is saying, hey, D&G, I am here. Linda Lou, Viv, I'm so happy he could help you. We have such great people in the TWB family. Alan Carter from Calgary is here. Hi, Alan Carter. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Sheila, yes, Brittany, we could do those reality shows. Debbie, oh, yeah, I guess on the show for sure. Paul Lucas agreed. Linda Lou. Stanton SC, my fiance won $700 on the penny slots 2 weeks ago on Conquest. Well done. Way to go. Yes, you can win money on a cruise ship. There's no question about it. They have to have some winners. Otherwise, those casinos would stop dead in their tracks. Sheila, Carl, Bruce talks about vacations to go all the time. Vivian, Linda Lou, he never left me till train was due. And then the red caps took me to the train in a wheelchair. Absolutely beautiful. That is good stuff. D&G, hi there. Paul Lucas, hello, TWB family. Linda Lou, I love to play penny slots. Carl, that was the one that had different prices. Yep, definitely. Debbie Manuel, oh yeah, Bruce got to chat with his idol. So happy for you, Bruce. Oh yay. Hi, D&G. Sheila, yeah, Carl, the price starts at the basic cabins, and for a better view, location, etc., the prices go up. Yeah, check out vacationsgo.com. Prices can change every day, though, just so you know. They can adjust all the time, so keep your eye on the cruise you're looking for and keep track of the prices, and when you see the price you like, jump on the deal. You just call them on the 800 number. You get to talk to a real human being during regular business hours. I would recommend them for sure. Let's see here. Linda Lou, hi, D&G. Mary Ellen Shaw, Jim Zim just announced a group cruise to Alaska next summer. That's right. He's putting that together. Vivian, a lady in a casino, won $16,000 on penny slots. It can happen. Sheila, nice. Stanton SC, I love the slots. Paul Lucas, wow, Vivian. Linda Lou, Kara, and Nate are great. They are. D&G, hi, Debbie Manuel and Linda Lou. Carl, thank you, Sheila. Sheila, wow, Vivian, I would like to have been her. Yeah, 16 big ones. Linda Lou, oh wow, Viv. Paul Lucas, me too, Sheila. Stanton, the cheap slot machines are the only ones we play waiting for dinner time, laughing out loud. Cool Jazz, Bruce should do a show once a week, late night for West Coast peeps. There you go, West Coast peeps. Vivian, isn't that something? She was from Las Vegas. Sheila, Paul Lucas, I'd be on the ship now. Linda Lou, I agree, Cool Jazz. Sheila, laughing out loud. Vivian, Clark Nicholson, she had experience. D&G, having guests on the live show are fun, and we've had a great time doing it on our channel. MGM Family Traveling. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Welcome, MGM. Sheila Cool Jazz, I think you should just stay on 24/7 all the time. Don't ever go off, Bruce. Just stay on the air. Eat, sleep, just do it all. Never go off the air. Don't have a life? No, share it with us. That old biddy is saying, hello, everyone. Seems like the gang is all here. I think you're right. There's a whole bunch of us here today. Sheila, hey, D&G, Paul Lucas, laughing out loud. Cool Jazz, Sheila, he doesn't sleep anyway, just like the rest of us. Tom Henry, hi, I'm home. 74 and nice here in Richmond, Virginia. Welcome, Tom Henry, to the show, the channel. Another biscuit boy is in the house. I think there's 4 of us now. We're all here. Tom Henry, welcome, buddy. Sheila, that's right, cool. Steamy Bean, I would wear a tuxedo if I were on Bruce's show. Would that be something? I got to get you on live, Steamer. I got to get you on too. We got to do an interview together, and you can talk to me from Sandy Bay, Saskatchewan, and show off the puppies and all that. We'll have to work that one out. D&G, hey there, Sheila. Sheila, hey, our weather is actually the same, Tom. Kelly Aston, hey, D&G. Linda Lou, Tom is here. Paul Lucas, hello, Tom. It's 71 here and beautiful after a cool, rainy weekend. Tom Henry, oh no, Bruce caught me. I was sick just on a ship. That's right, Tom. You too are sick. You called in sick. I know what's going on. That little bitty, a person can be sick on a cruise. What's the problem? D&G, hey, Tom Henry. Guess I just pulled out. What did I just pull out of the mailbox? Guess what? Oh man, what's happening? Linda Lou, all the Stooges are here. Says Linda Lou. That old bitty is smiling. Steve Bartley. Hi, Tom. 1 year ago, sailing away on the Norwegian Star. D&G, hi there, Kelly. Staten. That's why I like my job. I don't have to pretend to be sick. I just tell them I'm going on vacation whenever I want to. Now there's a job right there. Yeah. Sheila, nice ball. Tom Henry already. Wow. A steamer of all places that need 911 operators is Chicago. Yeah. Sean McCroskey, a Speedo D&G. That's interesting. Tom Henry steaming. See Brucey. Kelly, haha, Sean. Cool Jazz. Most folks get caught, especially for insurance claims, because they post pics on social media. Yeah, that's right. Or someone else does. That's right. Tom Henry went live just for you, son. Vivian, I was sick from Monday to Thursday. Parted company with everything from last Christmas as well. Oh, Vivian, that must have been terrible. Just unbelievable. Being on such a great ship and to be ill. What are you going to do? Paul Lucas, Vivian, didn't you have seasickness medication? Cool Jazz, I'm glad Bruce had clothes on. I thought he was in the private mode. That could have been a bombshell story. That would have been even better views. I mean, just think of how many people would have called people and said, you're not going to believe what he's doing. I just hadn't thought of that. What can I say? Let's see, Steamer. Yes, Bruce, in the buff. Yikes. Miss Nicknap. A lot of companies are now switching to just one fund, paid time off for employees to do what they want with their accrued time. Get a certain amount of time each month, and that's it. There you go. Sean McCroskey, this is why I work for myself. I don't have anyone to answer to. I can disappear for months, and no one would care except for my bank account. Well, that's true. That old biddy, being single and living alone, if I'm sick, being on a cruise is probably a good place for me. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Right on, buddy. Way to go. Sheila, laughing out loud, cool. That would have really been epic, but we didn't see him from his waist down either. No, I'm not doing that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how to do live interviews here, folks. Trying to make my channel better for all of you. Oh, it's so hard. But you know, the demands of being a YouTuber, you know, what do you got to do? Sheila, never mind. In the loop. This is why I'm retired. Paul Willis, D&G Explorers. Did you get a ship in the mail? Linda Lou, mine too, that old bitty steamer. If Bruce went live in the buff, I'd still watch. Oh my God. D&G, Paul Lucas, it looks like it. Paul Lucas, cool, Derek. Kelly Aston, ovation of the seas. Thank you, folks. Sheila, the steaming bee, 11 I would too. I wouldn't be able to stop. Linda Lou, I'll take Bruce any way he wants to come on. Thank you, folks. Love the channel. Thank you, Linda Lou. Steamer, wonder if Bruce has a gray, hairy chest. And downhill we go. Yes, down the hill we go. Paul Lucas laughing out loud. Sheila, oh my God, Beaner, the steamer. I'm just wondering. Sean McCroskey does make me a little upset that the NCL has both of their ships that have go-kart tracks over there until the Encore is released this November. I think Joy just recently got that go-kart track. Yeah, Sean, Joy was the first ship to actually have a go-kart track when they sent it to China. But it's not as long as the track on the Bliss, and apparently on the Encore, it's even bigger. So, going to be interesting. Linda Lou, laughing out loud, steamer. D&G, Tom Henry, you rock. D&G, Tom Henry, I'll surprise Gregory on a live show. Tom Henry sounds great. Sheila, what's in the box? Tom Henry and D&G. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and all. I hope everyone had a happy Easter. The weather in Tarpon Springs has been beautiful. 75 to 80 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. I paid $2.68 for gas today. It seems to be holding steady. That is one of the best prices I'm hearing now, because California, it's over $4 a barrel. Other places, it's over $3. I know around here it's in the high threes, comparatively speaking. But oh my gosh, Tom Henry, I only mailed that Saturday. I can't believe it arrived already. Bruce will get his package in 3 weeks. Linda Lou, hi Peter. Paul Wilgus, Derek, I have to see his face when you show it to Gregory. Sheila, hi Peter. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, the Mounties have to check Bruce's package first. There you go. Peter Heckema, hi Linda Lou. Sheila, I just don't want to be on that ship. Peter, hi Sheila. D&G, Sheila, Bliss ship replica and a Bliss ornament. Absolutely fantastic. Linda Lou, thanks Peter. Easter was fun with the grandkids. Sheila, yeah, hey D&G. Steamer, I think the Costa captain is still in prison. I think so too, although I heard a rumor he might be out. I don't know. Maybe he's getting out soon. I don't know. Linda Lou, Tom is awesome. Cool Jazz, Paul Lucas, I see you were on late last night. And Sheila, I'm going to buy me one of those bubbles you get into. Okay. Vivian, Paul, I got seasick pills, lived on them, laughing out loud. Paul, look at Cool Jazz. I'm up late most nights. I was surprised to get the notification. Linda, oh, Viv, so sorry. Sheila, did you get to have any fun, Vivian, on the ship at all? Paul Lucas laughing out loud. Viv, the steamer, that Costa story was such a sad story. Idiot was showing off for his girlfriend, over 30 killed. That's right, 32 killed. Vivian, I'm well. If you count being force-fed 24 hours a day, and yeah, I had fun. Sheila, yeah, steaming beans, so uncalled for. Cool Jazz, I hate to be crew on QM2. They don't see port for 7 days each way. That sucks. Wonder if they get sick also. They must. Kelly, poor Viv. Vivian, oh, cool. Yes, they do. Paul Wilgus, Vivian, I feel so bad about your cruise. Vivian, and I get to do it all again on May the 5th, laughing out loud. Cool Jazz, Vivian, have you considered flying back home? Tom Henry, D&G, when is your live stream going to be? The steamer, Cool Jazz, are you a YouTube creator? Linda Lou, good idea, Cool Jazz. Sheila, they need to get those inflatable slides like on an airplane and attach it to another ship and just slide right down. Paul Wilgus, Vivian, hopefully the seas calm down by May the 5th. D&G, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday. That's when they're going live. Vivian, not allowed to fly. Cool Jazz, no steamer. So Tweety, hey, traveling with Bruce and everybody. Hi there, So Tweety, how are you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the show. How is your channel doing? The Steaming Bean, Cool Jazz is an awesome handle. Sheila, hey, So Tweety, Cool Jazz, you on the no-fly list, Vivian? So Tweety, D&G Explorers caught the replay of your accidental live show last night. Sorry, I missed it. It's too funny. Paul Wilgus, hello, Tweety. Tom Henry, hi there, So Tweety, and everyone else saying hi to her. So Tweety, hey, everybody, back at you. Cool Jazz, thank you, Steaming Bean. It's just a jazz. I'm just a jazz nut. Sheila, glad Bruce and Jen weren't in the picture. No, Jen wouldn't have been part of that. No. Cool Jazz, hello there, So Tweety. D&G, hi, Vivian, and everyone else. Tom Henry, 9 p.m. is my normal bedtime. I'll have to struggle to stay awake to stay up and see Derek. The steamer, Bruce, July 1st is Canada Day. Victoria Day is a long weekend in May. Oh, May long weekend. This is April, May. Maybe we might still get 25,000 by then. You never know. Sheila, I believe they put whatever price suits them on gas and oil. Well, we'll just take a nap on Wednesday. Tom, Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. How are we doing on those? I got 47 thumbs ups today on this show. Thank you, everybody, for that. Make sure you get here Wednesday. If you don't know, Wednesday, I have a live guest here. I have got Dan the Man Slots on this channel with me. He has a YouTube channel called Dan the Man Slot, and he videos himself in front of slot machines on land and at sea. He is on Norwegian cruise ships videoing himself playing on slot machines. He does live telecasts and recorded. You got to come on here Wednesday because he's going to talk to us about gambling on cruise ships, casino action on cruise ships, how his followers get free cruises on cruise ships. He's going to have a whole bunch of advice for us and knowledge. I cannot wait. He's got stories. This is going to be fun. Wednesday, 5 o'clock Eastern, Dan the Man Slots will be right here with me live. You got to come and join us. I will be posting a link to his channel in the description below this video after I get off the air. I will post it up there so you can find his channel if you want to check out his videos. Christy Campney, 82 in Little Rock, Arkansas. Christy, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Welcome from Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm glad you made it. So, Tweety, it bothers me that they charge 10 cents more per gallon if you're using debit for gas. I started carrying cash again just to avoid that ridiculousness. It's crazy, isn't it? D&G, Tom Henry, sorry, I have to work until 7:30. Paul Lucas, so Tweety, luckily they don't have to do that. They don't do that around here, he says. Sheila, so Tweety, we probably all should carry more cash or at least keep it in hand. Tom Henry, when Paul can't miss Bruce's marvel of a guest on Wednesday, we can't miss Bruce's marvelous guest. You don't want to miss the show. I'm telling you right now, you want to get here Wednesday, 5 o'clock. You want to see this guy. It's going to be fun. Who else am I talking to here? Karen Thompson. Hi from Virginia. Hi, Karen. How are you? Welcome to the show. Sheila. Hi, Karen. Virginia here, too. Paul Lucas, Tom Henry after Bruce's show, but before D&G, laughing out loud. Paul Lucas. Hello, Karen. Virginia here, too. All kinds of Virginianites here. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, we could do Stooges against Biscuit Boys, but it can't be in a tug of war. No, I don't. We just sit down. You'd wear yourselves out. Then we just back up a few steps and we'd win that game. Tom Henry, me too. Karen Thompson, Paul Lucas, laughing out loud. Sheila, tug of war would be fun. Tom Henry, over that crocodile-infested river in Costa Rica. That'd be fun. Go Jazz, Sheila. It could be, but not against the Biscuit Boys. Paul Lucas, laughing out loud. Sheila, Jim Zim had a video today about YouTube stopping his comments on his vlogs because of perverts. Such a shame. Need a better way to punish this vlog. Just so you know, folks, I did talk to Jim Zim today. In case you don't know that, those of you who are just joining us now, I had a phone call today with Jim Zim. It's the first time I've ever talked to him on a phone. It was great. We talked for like 30 minutes. And I watched his video this morning about how his comments have all been disabled by YouTube and no one is talking to him. No message, no warning, no nothing. He's waiting to see if his channel will come back with comments because apparently the story goes that because Jim Zim has videos about model trains and about children's themes on model trains, there's a whole nightmare happening on YouTube right now where channels are getting demonetized and are getting shut down and are getting suspended without warning, without doing anything wrong because of comments being made by trolls on comment sections on various channels. In the case of Jim Zim, no one made any kind of comment of any kind that was offensive on any of his videos. But because the artificial intelligence computers figured out a link between Thomas the Tank Engine and his channel having shown model trains of Thomas the Tank Engine, they somehow shut off his comment section on his channel. Absolutely outrageous, absolutely unjustified. They didn't even give him the option of monitoring his comments, where you make a comment on his channel, he gets to read it first and then approve the comment. That's a safety system. That's a safety valve that YouTube offers creators. They didn't even offer him that. They just, one day channel was normal. The next day, you can't put a comment on his channels, and all comments have been disabled on every one of his videos. Every one of them since he was launched. He's waiting to find out what's going on. When is his channel going to be restored? How, when, why? Is his channel, you can watch his videos, but you can't make a comment on it. It's just outrageous. These artificial intelligence computers are just not fully functional yet, and this stuff is going on. And you just never know when it happens to you. So there you go. There's the crazy part of what's happening on YouTube, and this is what happened to Jim. So I wanted to talk to him and just find out what's happening with his channel and what he's doing and what's going on. And he was so gracious, spending some time with me today. I cannot tell you how humbled I am by being able to talk to him, because he's a personal hero of mine. I think his channel is fantastic. He does beautiful work, and I've invited him to be a guest on this show. Anytime you tell me the day, and I will promote to the world that you're going to be here. I would love to have him as a guest, and that would allow you folks to ask him any questions you'd like to ask him. And hopefully someday he might say yes. But right now he's a very busy guy. He has a full-time day job. He has his part-time work with his channel. He's looking after some puppy dogs right now for an animal shelter. He's got a lot on the plate. And I totally respect his time. And I say, Jim, your time is precious. I get it. I'm a full-timer. This is all I think about doing. You let me know if you can ever come on this channel. Oh, I would love that so much. And we'll just kind of go from there. So there you go. That's a story on Jim, just so you know. I had a chat with him today, and I am so pumped about it. Steaming Bean would love to do Bruce, the occasional late show. Steamer, you and I should do a midnight show. We should do a show at midnight one night. I don't know if I'll be awake or not, but maybe we'll get together and we'll do something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but we'll figure out something, and we'll have some fun. But I got to get you on here as a guest, Tom Henry. I'm wondering how I wonder how Dan records in the casino. They usually prohibit picks there. Come on Wednesday and find out. He'll tell us. He's already told me. It's a great story. Can't wait to have him on here. Paul Lucas, I was wondering that too. Susan R, me too. Karen, sunny and low 70s, Northern Virginia. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry Bruce said he got permission from NCL. Steaming Bean, 4 Biscuit Boys would be a great barbershop quartet. Oh my, Tom Henry. And DNG. Did I hear Speedo? Paul Wilson, howdy, Bruce and everyone. I just woke up from a nap. Welcome, Paul Wilson. So Tweety, laughing out loud. Derek, so Tweety, hey, Paul. Gregory Toomer, hey, Bruce. Gas just went down to $2.37 a gallon in Birmingham. Cheers to that, everybody, from Traveling with Bruce. Welcome, one and all, to the show. It's nice to see gas a little more reasonable because it's just been stupid lately, getting ridiculous. Sheila's laughing out loud. D&G. Paul Wilgus, Sheila, the only way around the comments, but it takes time, is for him to delete them. Bruce Sumter. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Paul Wilson. Hey there, so Tweety. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. Let me just see here. Jim said he would have deleted them, but they didn't give him the option. That's right. They didn't give Jim the option to do it. It's so ridiculous. Paul Wilson, howdy there, Paul Wilgus. Sheila, I think so, Paul. He does too, but what do you do? Maybe they'll figure it out. D&G, boy, the conversations you miss reading when you feed the cats. Aha! Paul Wilson, hey there, D&G. I saw you. I saw you and Bruce after the fact while I was driving last night. Oh my goodness. I wonder if the lack of comments on the shows hurts his income from YouTube. I don't know. I have to say, though, probably not, because if you think about it, you'll see a video with, say, 5,000 views, anyone's videos, and then you'll look at the comments. There might be 70 comments, and so it probably doesn't affect a comment is an afterthought. People will make a comment after they watch the video, and if then they find out they can't undo the watch. So I doubt it will have an effect going forward. I'm just hoping that things will settle down, calm down. I'm hoping his channel isn't just under review mode, and that a human being will be watching some of his videos and going, hey, I shouldn't be shutting off this guy's comments. There's nothing wrong with Jim Zimmerman. What are we doing? And then, reinstate it all, and we'll just continue on. I'm crossing my fingers for this to come back to normal. Well, I'm going to watch that. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on here. Sheila saying he didn't mention it, but I'm sure it doesn't help. D&G, laughing out loud, Paul Wilson. Yes, that wasn't supposed to happen. Show last night. Nancy Hinson, gas 269 in Nashville. Rather be on a cruise. My sister's about halfway through a 28-day cruise from Sydney. I'd rather be on a cruise too. That would be kind of nice. Nancy, welcome to the show from Nashville. Paul Wilson, I think Bruce should do a late night show more often for us. That's up working graveyard. I see. I gotta think about that. I gotta maybe put something together. We'll do like a late show once in a while and see how that works with some of you guys. I just don't know if I can physically do it. I'm just so tired at 9 o'clock. I have to kind of have a nap first and then try and do it. Sheila, Paul Lucas, he did say they were sailing on Carnival next. Hope Dan the Man shows. I hope Dan the Man shows me how to win. Me too, Sheila, says Paul. So Tweety, Royal Caribbean slots, they are the worst. Paul Lucas, Sheila saying, Paul Lucas, then can we join Super Mario? D&G, that will be a good show. My mom only went on a cruise with us because of a casino. Laughing out loud. Interesting, Paul Lucas, great idea, Sheila. Sheila, a woman after my own heart. Tom Henry, Paul, at least with Park West, I get something for my gambling, laughing out loud. We also have a free cruise coming. Right on, buddy. Paul Lucas, that's true, Tom. D&G, I've heard about the chats being blocked, but that's ridiculous with Jim Zim. Sheila, Jim Zim has no control over it, and he said he would have redacted them if they'd given him the option. So, Tweety, how ridiculous. We ultimately have no control over our own channels. It's scary to see what happens to a huge channel. Sheila, you shouldn't punish the creators. I agree. Tom Henry, better policing of the trolls would be the better way to do it. Bruce Sumter, by Bruce time for 5 p.m. news here. Bartlesville, okay. Welcome, Bruce. Show Tweety by Bruce Sumter. Paul Wilkes, I follow a channel with over 1 million subs that got demonetized for playing 15 seconds of a copyrighted song. Paul, I just don't understand it. Bruce Sumter, so sad for Jim Zim. Tom Henry, wow, so Tweety, the whole channel? Paul Wilkes, that doesn't sound right. Brittany, a lot of the family YouTube channels have no option for comments. Paul Wilkes, so Tweety, that's what he said. They wouldn't even let him edit it. He's appealing it now. Tom Henry, Brittany, it's a shame that they do that to avoid all the you know what and whatever. Brittany, Bruce, I love the shirt you have on and plan to make it a personalized version of it. Bruce Sumter, thank you, y'all. Folks, thank you for joining me in all your comments today and your thumbs ups and everything. I appreciate it. Thanks for tolerating Derek and I last night while we were trying to figure out how to do chats on the channel. It was just insane. I'm so looking forward to Wednesday's show, and I am looking forward, going forward, to having more guests on this channel. I am busy right now making contact with a bunch of YouTubers to try to get a bunch of them on here. I want to have a lot more interaction with our friends out there. Look at the compare notes and see what's going on. I'm quite looking forward to it. Bruce is saying, I hope you all had a good Easter yesterday. Tom Henry, cool. 5 Park West boxes delivered today. Still missing Burrito Bear from Saturday. Right on, Tom Henry. I hope those boxes are containing everything you were looking forward to. Fantastic stuff. Folks, thank you for joining me here. Thank you for all your support of this channel. Thank you for the thumbs up. 51 thumbs ups today. If you're able to spare a thumbs up for this show, please throw it in there. Give this show a little momentum and show YouTube that we've got great interaction between creator and viewer. I love it. Thank you, everybody, for sharing my videos on Facebook and on Twitter and other social media. Thank you for acquiring TWB merchandise. Thank you for the donations you make to this channel. I can't thank you guys enough. It's fantastic. Sheila, thanks, Bruce D&G, for helping Bruce. So Tweety, Burrito Bear. What time? I love Burrito. Debbie Manuel, great show, Bruce. See everybody tomorrow. Toodles. Paul Lucas. Oh, no, Tom, it's lost with Cool and Me. Cool Jess, great. Tom Henry, so Tweety, great show. Linda Lou, bye, Debbie. Lynn Lizard, just got home. Sorry, missed your show. Lynn from Oro Medonte, is that Ontario? Welcome, Lynn. Cool Jess, Paul Lucas will arrive for the fall. Paul Lucas, laughing out loud, cool. D&G, Sheila, heart going out to you. Folks, if you want to catch what's going on with this channel, watch the replay of this show. We've got big news breaking here. It's exciting as all get up. I'm stoked. I'm on tomorrow, twice at 5 and 8 tomorrow night. We're doing trivia tomorrow night at 8 o'clock live. Come on in for trivia tomorrow. Thank you for the 53 thumbs ups for this show already. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. And join me tomorrow at 5 Eastern for another episode of Traveling with Bruce, and we'll talk cruise ships and everything else. And don't forget, Wednesday, Dan the Man Slots is here live for the whole show. Wednesday at 5 Eastern. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I'll see you guys later, everybody. Have a good evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Bye for now.